Hello, I'd like to talk about Life is Strange Remastered. I haven't played the first one yet, just been playing through Before the Storm Remastered on stream because I'd like to see what they have changed. Life is Strange games, the first one and Before the Storm, are just some of my favorite games of all times. I've played them many, many times, and I am largely against remasters, and I absolutely hate them for the most part because they never fail to disappoint if you expect something good out of them. So I could talk about many, many things. I just like to quickly mention a bug that I noticed, and I found it absolutely just ridiculous. But, you know, quickly, just my quick opinion on it. They have been trying to just, make mainly Chloe and Max look better, try to rework their appearance, and they've added some graphical elements here and there which sometimes they look better than the original, but for the most part, it's a very mix and match, very uneven and all over the place graphical style that I think just in theory it actually looks worse than the original games. So, anyways, the main thing I want to talk about is I noticed a glitch in one of the the pre-rendered videos at the end of the first chapter in Before the Storm, and you might notice this scene right here. This is from the original game. This is where David is working on his muscle car at the end of the chapter, and Joyce comes out and brings a beer to David, and then they watch the forest fire together. And as you can see, this is the original version. Everything seems fine. Now this is what happened, and excuse the screenshot. It's from my stream, so there are some overlays, but whatever. This is the best I could do. So this is what I saw in the remastered version. If I can, there you go. So this is, like I said, a pre-rendered video, and they forgot that there's already another one of David's car, but like, with the same, raised bonnet, so he would be working on it, just parking on the driveway, even though he was working it on the street. And when I saw this, at first I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, wait, something doesn't add up here. What was that in the driveway? Check back on the video, and sure enough, there are two cars in a pre-rendered video. So that means that they have actually gone through and re-rendered these because of the slight graphical improvements. They had to re-render them, I suppose. But how on earth did they not notice this? That there's another car. The same freaking car. You can see both have the spoiler as well in the back. That's the same freaking car. It's just like, how does this even happen? I just could not believe it. Like, how did they not notice this when they were rendering it or when they were testing it? They delayed this game by about 5 months, I think, because originally it was supposed to come out in September, but they pushed it all the way over to earlier 2022. And this is just ridiculous. I honestly think they didn't do anything, at least this year. They might have just given themselves a way too large of a delay, like maybe they wanted to go safe. Okay, let's do 5 months, even though they only needed like 1 or 2 to completely finish it off. Because I don't think they did anything this year, or like late last year for that matter. I mean, there were no trailers or anything for this ever since its in its initial announcement, and it's just one other thing I noticed, which was, you might think it doesn't mean anything, and it might just be a little bit of a mistake, or it's intentional, but when you load up the game, it says 2017, 2021, and that got me thinking, is it 2021 because either it's a mistake or they just did not even work on it whatsoever in 2022. It was just all done in 2021. Makes you think. But anyways, that's all I wanted to show you. So that is the amount of effort they put into remasters nowadays. I cannot believe this. This is insane. Bottom line is, just don't buy this pack. It's absolutely not worth it. It's a waste of money. The original games are perfectly fine. You don't have to, shell out for this version. So anyways, see you.